In 2018, Brookfield Asset Management signed a 99-year lease, 666 Fifth Avenue, a Manhattan office tower owned by Jared Kushner's family real estate firm, Kushner Companies. The deal, worth $1.1 billion, was paid up front, which is highly unusual, if not unprecedented, in these types of transactions. However, at the time, Kushner Companies was struggling with $1.2 billion in debt, so this deal effectively bailed them out. For those who don't know, Jared Kushner is the son-in-law of Donald Trump and served as a senior advisor in Trump's first administration from 2017 to 2021. He played a significant role in Middle East diplomacy and was instrumental in brokering the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations. The unusual nature of this deal gets even more bizarre when you realize that Brookfield's largest investor is the Qatar Investment Authority, or the QIA, a sovereign wealth fund controlled by the Qatari government. Given Kushner's position in the Trump administration and his involvement in Middle East diplomacy, this deal now raises red flags about political influence. However, when the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives began investigating the transaction, Brookfield denied any political influence, claiming that the QIA was a passive investor, although some reports suggested otherwise. And because some reports suggested otherwise, I dug a little deeper. Here's what I found. Right before Trump took office, Kushner Companies sought funding directly from Qatar's QIA for 666 Fifth Avenue, but the request was denied. Shortly after, in June of 2017, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and others launched a blockade against Qatar, accusing it of supporting terrorism. The Trump administration backed the blockade, aligning with Saudi Arabia and the UAE. Some reports even suggest that Kushner may have actively opposed U.S. efforts to mediate the crisis, which would have increased pressure on Qatar. Then, all of a sudden, the Trump administration shifted its stance and became more conciliatory toward Qatar. In April 2018, Trump hosted Qatar's emir at the White House, reversing his position on the blockade. By June 2018, Qatar's sovereign wealth fund announced a significant increase in investments in the U.S., and then just a few short months later, in August 2018, Brookfield, holding billions of Qatar's investment dollars, signed the 99-year lease for 666 Fifth Avenue, rescuing Kushner Companies from its financial troubles. While there's no concrete proof that Kushner or Trump used U.S. policy as leverage, this sequence of events is highly suspect. To me, it looks like Kushner was losing his shirt, the Qataris were not interested in helping him out, then through political leverage, they had no choice but to play ball, where Brookfield Asset Management was used as a proxy to avoid a direct conflict of interest.